Okay, hello chess players. I'm playing a game, 3-minute casual game against Shadow75 Gamer X, rating 2028. We've got a symmetrical English so far, and I'm not going to break symmetry as long as it keeps making sense for me to be symmetrical. Okay, so here I'm going to break symmetry, and then we're going to bring the knight to e7. And okay, so we're playing something pretty well known. We're going to play, I think d5 here is fine. I was debating between d5 and d6, obviously. Those are the two moves. But this seems pretty reasonable to me. So basically he doesn't have, like, knight d4. Like, my king is comfortably castled here, so I should be able to get away with everything I'm doing here. Yeah, there's no knight to double up the attack on this knight here, so he can bring his queen, but then just rook c8 is fine, and here rook knight d4 is fine. And we're going to take that light squared bishop, which is really his best piece, and then bring this rook to d8 and wrenching this pawn. And I just need to finish my development and I'm better, but we'll do it while getting the queens off the board. Because piling up on this guy now, he has no defense at all, and he can't develop his queen side naturally, and he's about to lose a pawn. So this is pretty much ideal. I don't think the opening could have gone any better for me. Up a clean pawn, got the 3-on-2, left him with not his ideal bishop, which now I'm going to trade off anyway because I just want to advance my pawns on the queen side. Activate my rook and just kind of declare that I have some sort of advantage here. Yeah, he's in a rough situation because I'm just going to bring my king to the middle. I have huge space advantage, plus he has no open files he can get his rook to, and I'm not going to let that situation change. Okay, so that makes life really easy because once this exchange happens, he wants a take back, fine. It's instructive, so I'll give it. Normally I give takebacks just because I want to win. Like, I want to beat my opponent. I don't want there to be any doubt in anybody's mind that I won the game. Winning is important to me, to the point where I want to win on the board. So yeah, we can just do this, and then we can go here, and then we can go here, and I'm going to go in here. Yeah, not concerned. So takes. I think he's going to go here. I think that's his idea, but it's not any good. Yeah, now I got 3 connected pass pawns. Resignation can really happen anytime. Yeah, this is so silly. He hasn't even got that pawn moving yet. I can stop it anytime as well. That's queen. Yeah, it's still like he's miles away from queening that pawn. Yeah, ender signs. Okay, yeah, that was a really solid game on my part. Let's just take a look at it. He wants a rematch, but I'm doing this video, and I like to play a game and just analyze it right after, so we can just kind of go over kind of everything that happened and everything that went wrong. So the only spot where he could have had anything was... Oh, okay, he wants to play again, but I just want to go over this game. So the only spot where maybe he could have had anything was maybe in the opening somewhere when I played d5. So far this all looks good. We've got d5 at some point here, so d5 is... Actually, I guess this is okay. Like, d5, I don't know, it's not much of an assessment change. We're at like plus 0.2 for white. But okay, like all these exchanges, at the very least, I think this second exchange favors black a little bit. And then here, I was thinking bishop e3. I don't know, what does the computer say? Bishop e3, okay. So, Master's Database, we got somebody playing knight g5. That didn't strike me as scary. I thought bishop e3 was like the only move, like trying to set up like knight d4 is making logical sense. He played rook e1, which of course is not frightening at all. I pinned the knight, so still advantage black, and then this capture, queen d7, and yeah, you're not going to get anything out of this at all because there's just not enough left to coordinate for white. So this is already slight edge black. So queen c2, knight d4 right away would have been stronger. I played b6. Okay, yeah, knight d4 is stronger. Just take that bishop right away. But he gave it back to me, which I took it the second time, and it's even stronger the second go round. And then rook d8 is fine, although rook e8 might have been better. Okay. Then queen d5 is close enough. And yeah, the computer thinks black is nearly winning. Plus 2 pawns. Bishop d4 is correct, okay. Rook d4, and does it like everything I did here? Yeah, just activate the king. Advance the pawns, gain space, advance the pawns again. And it just thinks plus 3, okay. Yeah, and then king b3 plus 4. Rook c4 plus 5 now. It's a pretty smooth conversion. My sunny pawn loss was probably very, very low. Let me see what it was. Was I under 10? If I get under 10, I feel really good about myself. Oh, it's not bad, though. 2 inaccuracies, sunny pawn loss 13, 96% accuracy. Not bad. So, pretty solid game on my part. So, I guess pretty instructive game, actually, like how to play the symmetrical English with black. A pretty good example of when they, play passive. Or I get a lot of people asking me about what to do, and I never did a video on it. I never did a video about what to do against this e4 move, which I guess is really common. And so this, I don't know, this could almost act as my video about what to do against e4. I like to personally play d5 because, again, when all the exchanges happen, white ends up with an isolated pawn on d3. So if you're already castled and they get this set up and you just finish your development with castles, etc., when you play d5 and they end up with this isolated pawn, as long as your king isn't still in the middle, this should be advantage black at the end of everything. Now again, I mean, he should have immediately played bishop e3, and this is closer to equality, but of course it's, you're playing black, equal is good. So this is very, very reasonable. But this is how I personally play against the e4 setups, is I usually just play for d5 after I've castled. Like once I castle, I can usually just play d5, and then there's basically no risk as long as your king isn't in the middle. Now, if your king is still in the middle and you play d5 after they've played e4, sometimes you can get into pretty serious trouble. Like if they throw in rook e1 check in the middle of everything, black can be significantly worse. So that's kind of what I keep an eye on when I'm looking at stuff like this. Anyways, I hope you found this video helpful. Hope you found it useful. Hope you learned something new about chess. Hope you can use some of these ideas in your own games. Thank you very much for watching.